I don't know why every single 25-year-old who works for a couple of years and now has a good amount of cash decides the first thing they'll investment is single family real estate properties. It's like one of those things that you think that makes you rich, really just makes you sound rich. As you all know, I want to retire by the time I'm 40. And I'm in the same situation at 25 with $50,000 in the bank to invest. And I ran the numbers today. And not only is it not possible to retire by 40 investing in single family real estate, but it's also an extremely overrated investment decision, especially if you're young. For those of you who aren't interested in the nitty-gritty details and trust that I ran the numbers correctly, these are the final results. You'll see that if you started at 25 with $50,000 to invest and you put all of that money into a small business acquisition, your net worth would be 4 to 5 times higher than if you put all that money into a real estate acquisition. The long story short here is that in real estate, you're pretty much only relying on the appreciation of the house value to generate your returns, because your rental income usually just covers or barely covers your mortgage, so you're not really generating cash. Whereas with the small business, the margins are somewhere from 10 to 20% for a standard business. So you're generating a lot of cash every year. So you'll see by the numbers with a small business, you're making a lot of cash each year and you're paying back a lot of your loan every year too. So you're building equity value and generating cash. The reason for this dynamic is because real estate is really saturated and accessible to the everyday person. Everybody needs to own a home, whereas small business is still a relatively hidden asset that not many people know how to do, and it's more complicated. So if you're making 4 times as much investing in small business acquisition versus investing in real estate over a 5-year time frame, if you do that 3 to 4 more times over a 20 to 25-year time frame, compounding will increase your net worth even more, which is why I'm so hell-bent and invested on small business acquisition, because it's such a clear path to be able to retire by the time I'm 40 or 45. Now, obviously there are caveats. Real estate investing isn't shit. It's a good investment for certain types of people and certain types of goals. It's safe, it's relatively passive, and if you're investing in a home to live in, that's an entirely different story. If you don't want to wait around for your real estate to appreciate until you're 70 to retire, you need to do something else. You need to invest in something else. And especially now, because you're young, you have a lot of time and opportunity to take a lot more risks to try and retire by the time you're 40. There's a ton that goes into this topic, and obviously I've been talking for a while now, so comment below if you want me to talk more about this.